What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while since I made a video about retail arbitrage between StockX and Flightclub. So for those who do not know, I am an Amazon private label seller as well as a reseller with sneakers. And what I do is retail arbitrage. And for those who do not know what that term is, it's essentially buying from one marketplace and selling at another. And I will be making videos about what I find steals of the day. So in this video, it's a new series, so I will go ahead over the shoulder, show you exactly what steals that I find. And if you're interested in buying and reselling sneakers, this is a great channel to get to learn into that. So let's get right into that. So as you know, I like to buy from StockX and Flight Club. So these are the main two places of where I buy and sell sneakers. So if you are not familiar, Flight Club, they take a fee whenever you sell your shoes to them. They take 20% fee. And with StockX, I like to buy the shoes from there. And I've made other videos of how I explained why I like to buy from StockX and sell through Flight Club. So stay watching that. But in this video, I'll talk about a new shoe that just dropped, which was the ATMOS Nike Air Max 1. So right over here, we could go ahead and take a look. I like to bring it up at StockX first, and we'll go ahead and bring it up on Flight Club. So let's take a look here. So as you know, I like to kind of first take a look at the sales velocity of how often these shoes sell. So we could take a look here. 5:05, which is about 2:05 Eastern time, or 2:05 Pacific time, which is right now it's 2:06. So you can see that there's consistent sales within the past 5 minutes. There's been 5 shoes that have sold through StockX. So what I like to see is if a shoe actually sells. So as we know, there's a great demand for this product, and I kind of like to take a look here at exactly the range of where people are purchasing. So from 268 to 302, that's the current range. Volatility, so what that means is how often it swings in prices. So the higher the volatility, that means that something will be purchased at 200 and sold at 400, and just a bigger range of prices. But so smaller volatility means that it's pretty consistent and the market is good. So what I like to look here is kind of go ahead and look at all the sizes here. So once I bring down all the sizes, you could go ahead and take a look at, this is what the current ask is of what you could go ahead and get the price for. So I like to look right here. Usually between size 8.5 to size 10 is what the average American shoe size is. So that's what often sells. So we could take a look at 8.5 is at 290, size 9 is at 298, 9.5 is at a 290, and size 10 is 284. So what I like to do is then go on Flight Club and take a look at what the current price of this shoe is. So if we take a look here, I know I'm the way, but right underneath you can go ahead and take a look at the price. A size 8 is going for $500 and only 3 left, which is a good sign because you want your shoe to eventually sell, and if there's too many, then it probably won't sell as quickly. So 8.5, 550. Size 9, 500. 9.5 is at 450. Size 10, I like to kind of take a look at all the other prices. 550. So 550 at size 12 as well, and a 550. So that's usually the highest price of what we can take a look. So Flight Club takes about 20% of the final shoe. So let's say if a shoe sells for 550, your return on that shoe would be $440, right? $440, and that's assuming it sells at 550. So knowing that in mind, we knew that a size 8.5 and a size 12 we're going for that. So if we take a look here, a size 12 selling for $310, and StockX takes $310 plus $13 for shipping. So just keep that in mind. So if we take a look here, a size 8.5, which is going for $290. And I love numbers. I have a background in finance, so I'm all about numbers. So I get extremely excited, and this is something that I'm truly passionate about. And if I'm talking too fast, please let me know so I could go ahead and slow down. But I do get pumped. So size 8.5 is going for $290. So if we look at 290 minus actually 290 plus $13 for shipping, that would come out to $303 if you bought the size 8.5. And $303, and that size same 8.5 is going for $550. But let's just say that we're gonna sell under the market at $525, and 80% of that is equal to $420. So $420 minus what we would pay at StockX of $303, that equals $117 profit. So just right over there, that's $117. But let's just go ahead and say, the market may drop. We don't know what's going to happen. But let's say if you buy it for $303, at what's the lowest possible price that you could buy it for? So, or sell it for. So in this case, how you would figure that out is you get the price of what you paid for it on StockX, and which is $303 divided by 0.80. And the reason why it's 0.80 is because you're taking 100% minus 20%. So 80% is what you return. So if you divide that by 0.80, the price that you would need to sell it at is at $378. So in that case, let's just see, if it would go down in value. So one thing that you could take a look at if it has been, and in this example, we could go ahead and take a look at the current market price of it. So as we can see here, obviously when the shoe, so I like to go back to StockX to kind of take a look at the prices of what things are selling at. And obviously it's not a determination because you're selling it on a different platform. So StockX is obviously skewed, but I just want to take a look at the trend line of what it's currently selling at. So as you can see here, it's pretty consistent. So that's a good sign. It's obviously not dropping, and this shoe just came out this past weekend. So a lot of people from Nike, if you bought from Nike, they're barely getting shipped out to you. So you need to keep that in mind, that the price of what you purchase it at is good. Is good if you're a seller immediately. So because as you know, as time progresses, obviously the shoe, many people are looking to sell more, that the price is going to go down. So if you do have a shoe, try to get rid of it as quick as possible. But in this case, that's just my rule of thumb. But as you can see here, this is one of a rare sneaker that's kind of been a collab. Many of the OG sneakerheads who's been in the game for over 15 years, 10 years. I know this shoe came out 10 years ago, and it's been the 10-year anniversary. So it's extremely popular. It resonates with a lot of people. But right now within the sneaker market, I would say, there's a lot of, it's good and bad, because there's a lot of people who are coming into it who don't really know exactly, who never been into shoes, and just all they care about are the newer Yeezys, the newer, the NMDs, but don't have an appreciation of like these different types of Air Maxes, even back in the day when Nike SB was popping. So it's good and bad depending on what side you're on. But I hope you guys found this video interesting. I will continue to make more videos of exactly different steals of what I find. So if you're looking to make money buying and reselling sneakers, this is the channel for you. And I appreciate you watching this video, and please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And if you like my jacket, let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on the next video.